I just watched the trailer for Govinda Naam Mera, and I have to tell you, it is so entertaining that you can see I can't keep calm, and that's what it is all about. I have the cast of the team here with me on India Today. Firstly, welcome all of you.
Thank
Kiara, Vicky, Bhumi, and the director, captain of the ship, Shashank here. Huge congratulations. I had such a ball watching the trailer. Also because this is the first time I'm seeing all of you together doing such a film together, right? We'll talk with the captain of the ship here first. When you first thought of doing this, was this the trio you thought of?
Absolutely. In fact, I'm very fortunate that I actually ended up getting the cast for whom I wrote the film. When you start writing, you start imagining certain characters fitting in. And you always hope that they are the ones who say yes to the film.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate three of them agreed. And I think my intent was, let's present them as they've never been seen before.
True.
Luckily, they also saw the same thing in the script, and we just had a great time making the film.
I'm sure, but for you all, what was the biggest reason for saying yes? Kiara, you have done, like, a Bhool Bhulaiya is still in the same space, not definitely the same space, but still,
Different
like,
genre.
yeah,
This
but
is
what was your
crime
reason to say
thriller.
yes?
The script itself, I felt like it was so entertaining. Every 5 minutes you don't know what's happening. Every time you think you know, something else is going to come your way.
Yeah.
And every character was so interestingly written, and playing a Mumbaikar.
Yeah.
Of course she's a girl she's a Maharashtrian girl. She's got her own quirks.
Masta. Yeah.
Every character is so interesting in this film. And I think Shashank as a director is someone I really wanted to work with.
Correct.
I think he's also a treat for any actor because he himself is a very good actor. So it really does help when you have that.
Yeah, we have been hearing that,
Directors,
Shashank.
please cast me. Looking for work.
So it was
Yeah.
like that perfect match.
Vicky, for you, because the moment you say Bekar nahi choreographer hai main, I'm like, where was this Vicky all this long?
For me, actually, to be very honest, I had done a few serious films back to back, and
Quite a few.
nothing calculated. But I was just like, as an actor, I was craving to do something fun, and this just came in at the right time with a person I was wanting to collaborate for the longest time, and with the cast that I really enjoy. Spending time with on a personal level also,
Yeah.
and on the professional front also. So it just came in together so organically and so beautifully that I just didn't have any reason to kind of go if and but about it. Everything about the film, from the script, from the character, for the genre, the people involved,
Yeah.
everything was just tick, 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 tick. So I was like, come on, let's do
Yeah, Bhumi?
I think it was, the script is really one of a kind, firstly the way the city, the way Mumbai has been presented. You've not seen such characters, like, so many high energy weirdos together
Good way to describe.
in the best way possible in one film. So for me, I was like, okay, this is definitely also a challenge because I've not portrayed a girl like her.
Yeah.
But then it is also a challenge to kind of live up to the level of performance that everybody has given in this film, and it's obviously just healthy competition.
Of course.
So it really keeps you like going, and then to be directed by Shashank, because I feel like whenever I've seen his films, I feel like his actors have given a terrific performance.
True.
So I feel there was a lot of greed on many fronts why I wanted to do this film, and yeah.
Yeah, Vicky, this is your second film with both. I mean, Kiara, your second one. With Bhumi also, it's your second collaboration. If I had to take you back, what was your first impression of them, and how has that changed over the time?
I was blown away when I worked with Kiara for the first time in Love Stories. We didn't know of each other's vibe before that film because it was the first film, but it was a very challenging part for her in that film, and the confidence with which she had done it was just spectacular. And I still remember me and Karan being on set, being completely in awe of her. And also, I feel like she's like the Udit Narayan of actors. I'll tell you why I say that. I'll tell you, because that is one voice I felt like it just suits every film, every actor, everything.
Wow.
Like, it's just like evergreen
So you're
voice.
the golden girl.
No,
You're the
seriously,
Udit
and I feel Kiara, you put her in any genre, any part, comedy, action, thriller, drama, whatever. She's just a fabulous actor to just take that thing environment and she will just become a part of that environment.
Yeah.
So I really always look forward to the opportunity of working with her. And that's what I felt when I worked on
That's
Love
a
Stories.
really good
That's
compliment.
such a
No,
sweet
seriously,
Alright.
seriously. And with Bhumi, see the thing is, before even working on Bhoot, we had hung out with each other,
Yeah.
like, you know, a lot for another film that was supposed to happen at some point, which didn't happen eventually. So I knew of her vibe, and I'm a big fan of her vibe in general because she's just brutally real there, and it's just it's not contaminated at all. You know, it's just there, and that's what she brings into her characters on set. It's just the most joyous process to just work with her.
Wow. He's really.
It's so joyful that we even shared COVID together. The 5th day into shooting Govinda Naam Mera, we were like, okay, we're doing an important scene together, and we just went back home with COVID. And then the film stalled for like 2 months. That's the impact we have on a film.
Each other's
That's the chemistry we share. It's a jhatka to the film. So yeah.
But Kiara, this was also, I mean, what was your first impression of Vicky? Because this is also your second with him. What was that like?
You know, it's funny that you say that Karan and you were on sets blown away by me, but the entire, when we were shooting Last Story, everyone was in awe of Vicky. Like from the ADs to obviously Karan to all our co-actors, it was just like, Vicky, yeah. Because every shot, every take, he would just be brilliant. And I used to be like, shit, he's so good. I hope I'm as good in the film. I literally used to keep saying that to myself. I was like so nervous. But he is, I mean, everything he said about me is everything I want to say about him because he's the most incredible actor I've worked with. I always say this, many people ask me who's your favorite co-actor, who's your favorite co-star. And genuinely, the other day Varun had asked me during Juk
That's
Juk
my biggest
interviews,
accomplishment.
and I'm like, it's Vicky. And Varun's like, what rubbish, he's not even your friend, he didn't invite you for his wedding. He's like, you didn't even make it to the
That's
wedding
a
list.
typically Varun
I said,
answer.
listen.
Because this is how we judge.
Yeah. But the thing is, when you perform with Vicky,
Yeah.
he's so, it's like, sometimes I end up watching him. I forget that I have to watch a movie. He's just like, he's just gets into the skin of the character, and he's an incredible actor. I think in our generation, he's truly a gifted actor.
Wow. Bhumi.
I think just with his debut, because Masan is one of my most favorite films
Same.
of all
I think
time.
most of us will.
And what he did in Masan, like, I was in shock. I was like, there is somebody in our country who's capable of giving a performance of that level.
And in his first film.
And in his first film. And I think we debuted in the same year. Like Masan, yeah. Like, our big films
2015,
came.
yeah.
2015. And I actually watched Masan 6 times. I'm not joking. It is one of my most favorite. I've told you this, Vicky. Don't act now. I
I
can't
didn't know
give you
6
praise
times.
you so much.
No, I know you've seen
I
Masan.
love the film, and I feel like from there, everything that he's done, like, you know, he also physically the way he's transformed.
Yeah.
You know, because I've really seen like a journey for Vicky and just how dedicated he is, and he's just a very, very honest actor. He's very hardworking. And he's very earnest about everything that he does, which I love. Like, you know, I'm still a Chanteshwari. I might like try and look for like a cheat here and there, but he is.
What's a Chanteshwari?
Yeah, she's a word. She's like a dictionary.
Important word she's coming up with.
Chanteshwari.
Chanteshwari.
She's in Govinda mood, right?
And
Like,
she just said Chanteshwari as if she said like sweet, healthy, like it's like go-to word.
Salute, I think.
He's just, I'm a Chanteshwari. She made it posh.
no, I understood.
उसको भी posh बना
उसको भी posh बना दिया.
But what I was trying to say is that, you know, actors try and find a cheat code. You know, it happens.
Yeah.
But I've never seen Vicky do that, which is something that I really, really appreciate.
That's amazing. Shashank, for you.
Can't take it.
I'm feeling very awkward now. Change the topic.
Seriously.
No, but Shashank, for you to attempt something like this, because comedy, although we say that, you know, comedy looks like it's the easiest to do, but it is actually the toughest thing to execute, you know. What was that process like for you? Were there days where you felt the jitters because you have to also live up to the expectations of your previous films? Because we come, as an audience, we are always expecting a certain level of cinema when we when we even hear that, okay, it's been directed by Shashank, do you feel that as well?
No, I don't feel any pressure because I don't live in the past. I'm very much in the moment. I only think about now and what will happen in the future. And to be really honest, I don't even think about the future. I'm very happy. And when it comes to comedy, I'm actually the goofball of my family. You know, यहाँ पर कभी-कभी मौका नहीं मिलता है. I mean, people who know me really well, they know that I'm the one who cracks the bad jokes. I'm the one who's always trying to make people laugh, trying to keep a happy atmosphere. My wife will actually say, and her side family will say, he's the clown. So I inherently, I love stand-up comedy. There is not a single night in my life when I don't watch stand-up comedy and go to sleep.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I sleep with watching a stand-up comic because I feel it just makes you more open as a person. It's self-deprecating. I love laughing at myself. I don't take life seriously at all. So for me, comedy actually comes naturally is what I believe. And I don't hesitate from writing a bad joke and saying, अच्छा बुरा joke है, इसको हम better कर सकते हैं.
Correct.
So I don't shy away from that. And there is no pressure. I mean, I'm very fortunate what my previous films did. But I don't carry anything कि अब मुझे कुछ और करना है या बड़ा करना है या छोटा करना है. I'm just having fun. If right now I feel like telling the story, I want to tell the story. Tomorrow I might feel like saying some other story.
Right.
And I'll attempt that. So I'm just having fun. I feel I'm very blessed. मतलब मैं 2014 में मेरी पहली फिल्म आई थी. 2022. This is already my fourth film. I've had the fortune of producing 2 films. I've already had a very, very fortunate journey. So I'm just having fun. I'm literally like a child in a candy shop. And I'm having fun. And I'm blessed that there are people who are trusting me. And let's see how long it lasts.
Lovely. Lastly, I want to ask Vicky now because I don't have the time. Vicky, one of the things which really impressed me right now was how you just like went on with the entire dancing challenge, even when it was supposed to be between journalists and the person who was supposed to do. I loved how you do Chikni Chameli and Kala Chashma and all of
Are you
that.
going to make me dance?
No, I'm not going to make you. We don't have the time, Vicky. But of course, I think you know what I'm going to ask right now.
I
Of course, this year has been, in fact, the last 2 years have been game changing
Achha,
for you
now
in
I
terms
know.
of personally as well. I mean, I was like, the moment I mentioned Kala Chashma, you should have known where I'm going.
मेरा focus dance में था. मैंने कहा dance तो नहीं कराएंगे ना.
I was just, you know,
Getting there.
yeah, getting
Yeah.
there. But tell me, how has she reacted to this? Because this is also your first time.
I am
trying
yet to
something
talk to her.
different.
I actually did not get the time to talk to her. When I left my house to come here, I did not have the trailer with me on my phone to show it to her. And I'm assuming that she's seen it already, and I'm yet to speak to her as to what she thought about the trailer. We have literally just jumped from the event and we have landed here and we're doing these interviews. So I'm also very excited to know. She's been very looking forward to this film a lot because she's also been like, you know, telling me, Kiara, you need to explore this fun side because she knows of this fun Vicky side
Of
a lot,
course,
you know.
yeah.
And whoever knows me knows of this fun side because I'm inherently that person who just wants to just have fun all the time. So she's looking forward to this film and she's really excited to watch the film. But I will check with her as to what she thought about the trailer.
But lovely, thank you so much, all of you. I have a lot of expectations from the film. One, it has one of my favorite actors' name in it, Govinda. We have all
course,
grown
yes.
up.
Goat.
You know, so the expectation, the bar is already
You know
set very high.
what you said earlier about how difficult comedy is. That's why he's just the greatest of all
He's an
time.
icon.
Because he does it with so much ease, like it feels like वो
Yeah.
नींद में कर लेते हैं comedy,
I
and it's just unbelievable.
Lovely. We don't have the time, but thank you so much, all of you. I want to go further, but we don't have. But all the very best.
Thank
for
you.
all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.